You see the guy who shot his roommate for eating the last Hot Pocket? No. Clifton... Why is he smiling? Clifton E. Williams shot his roommate for eating the last Hot Pocket. And then he's smiling here. He's like, yeah, and I'll do it again, too. Oh, anything away from downtown Tampa, Arrow, for sure. That's going to be very expensive. I think they're still investigating Elkin from what I read last time, but I hope that you're wrong. Thanks to bits, Arrow and Kismet. And yes, I've seen it, Kismet. Thanks to resub, Schizo, Tattooed, and Freddy. Clifton E. Williams was arrested Sunday on one count of assault for the shooting that wounded his roommate during an alleged argument over the microwavable food item. Oh, so his roommate survived. Well, that's good. He became upset when he learned his roommate had apparently eaten the last Hot Pocket and allegedly started throwing tiles at him. What? The roommate reportedly tried to leave, but that's when Williams allegedly went back inside the shared home, grabbed a gun, and shot the victim in the rear end. Bro shot his cheeks? That's fucking wild. You eat the last Hot Pocket, I take your ass. The roommate told investigators he sought help a few blocks away. According to WPSD, police said the unidentified victim was taken to the University of Louisville Hospital where he was treated for non-life-threatening injuries. Wow. Well, at least he didn't kill him. Probably ruined Hot Pockets for his roommate. He'll never touch one of those again. Thanks to the tier 1 ant. That is definitely a not so fun fact, Jay. Christ. That's awful. Can afford guns but not an extra Hot Pocket. Well, I don't think it was the financial aspect of it. It was the last Hot Pocket was eaten, and now he'd have to go out of his way to get another one, which made him mad. I don't think it was a money thing. Maybe it was, though. Maybe it was like, damn, I saved up for all these fucking Hot Pockets. Thanks the resub pill. Your favorite show is on. What's my favorite show? Thanks the resub banana. That's wild, Jack. What the fuck? That's just wild. Yeah, we just talked about the prankster getting arrested. We talked about the Activision cease and desist. We briefly talked about it last night. I mean, I guess I can pull it up again. I didn't realize just how popular these services were. So right now, Activision's going through and cease and desisting a ton of these projects that basically allow you to play their older games safely. So games that are no longer supported by Activision, they're going through and shutting down the services that make it possible for players to still safely play them. It's pathetic. It's so fucking pathetic from Activision. But this was actually the first time I even heard of these things. That sucks for the community. It's terrible. Weren't they actually distributing ROMs and stuff? I saw like one Discord message from one of the projects from one guy who said that they'll include a ROM at some point, but I don't think that was confirmed. I'm not sure, but I did see like there was one of these projects that had one guy say that. Thanks to resub Saivoy, Noir, Raptor, Mago, and Sanctum. Haven't played the Starship Troopers game yet. This is 100% Microsoft enforced. You think so? I don't know about that. Nintendo just performed a 3DS system update after years of no support, only to make hacking SND. What? Thanks to the resub, Beauty. I think companies are emboldened by watching Nintendo sue people. Nah, this isn't out of character. I vaguely recall they did something similar for I think it was not Overwatch. What was it? No. Was it? I actually don't remember now. I think it was Overwatch. It might have been. But this isn't the first time they've ceased and desisted fan projects. Thanks to the Bits Kismet and Abungi. It was WoW private servers? Was it? Maybe it was. I did watch the Five Nights at Freddy's teaser. What are you talking about? Yeah, it was before they created their own classic servers. Oh, okay, maybe it was the WoW private servers. Thanks to resub Annie and Bird. I'm pretty sure Rule 34 can't use Pokemon and Overwatch tags because of cease and desist. No, you're just very wrong. If you go to just like the basic Rule 34 site and sort by most popular, it's Pokemon. That's not even close. Or at least it was like a couple of years ago when we did that on the podcast. I don't think they've changed it. Thanks to the resub Bebo. And no, I didn't know about a hurricane forming. No, I think it's just straight up Pokemon arrow. You know what? I'll double check. Let's see. I'll go to Rule 34 right now. You can't see the screen, right? No, you can't. You're good. Yeah, if you just do Pokemon, there's 484,668 different porn images. Yeah, there's no cease and desist on like Rule 34 Pokemon shit. It's not like illegal. That'd be a very hard thing to enforce. Easy tier 1 Argus. Five Nights at Freddy's was filmed in my town down the street from where I work. You should ask for a role. Just march up to set one day and say, "Hey, Buster, let me on board this ship." They might like the assertiveness. They're talking about Rule 34 Paheel. It's a different site. The tags are now Porkymon and Overlook. Oh, I don't know that site. Exit tier 1, Jolly. Exit tier 1, Dude Chill. Oh, that's right. Tiana just told me about that. She got a notice about the Netflix sharing being enforced pretty soon. Looks like it's rolling out. Oh my god, I keep falling for that. Jesus Christ. I hate it. You force me to turn off ad blocker, I'm not coming back. Unless I accidentally click on it like I do every single fucking time there. Thanks to the bits arrow. Ah, gotcha. Didn't know that. Oh, so they updated the 3DS so that way you can't hack or mod in it anymore. Interesting. How are they going to enforce password sharing for Netflix on phones? Let's read. Netflix on Tuesday said it was sending out emails about account sharing to customers in 103 countries and territories, including United States, Britain, France, Germany, Australia, Singapore, Mexico, and Brazil. The emails state that Netflix accounts should only be used in one household. Paying customers can add a member outside of their homes for an additional fee. In the United States, the fee is $8 per month. Members can also transfer a person's profile so the user can keep viewing their history and recommendations. Yeah, it doesn't specify anything about the phone. If I remember correctly, though, in the initial announcement on how it would crack down, you'd have to I think you have like a 2-week grace period where you can have your main account be outside of the main hub, but then you have to check in, otherwise you get locked out. Oh, it's once a month. Oh, I thought it was like every 2 weeks. Yeah, I imagine this will be a huge hit to their stock. I can't imagine this will be received well. Even just the idea of it when they were floating it around a couple months ago was received very poorly. I can only imagine now that all the normies getting the email are about to have a fucking rude awakening on the Netflix changes. If no one uses Netflix, they'll run it back. Well, I don't think that'll ever be the case. But the estimated 100 million users that are password sharing, You'd be lucky to even get half. I don't think you're gonna get anywhere near half. Like these people aren't going to just sign up on their own, and there's no way the main accounts are gonna pay $8 for them to be on their account. Is Netflix still a thing? Yeah. It's kind of just like a K-drama hub now. Like Tiana just watches like exclusively K-dramas on it. They don't have anything good that goes to it. Their originals are fucking non-existent only when Stranger Thing rolls around once a year. Everything else is fucking trash. There's the resub. Siska and Drap and Drag and the Bits Cat. Oh no, I didn't see that at all, Cat. That sounds terrible though. Sound like assholes. Was Extraction an original? Oh, they do have one good thing coming. I like the first Extraction. They have the sequel coming. That's definitely not like a service seller. Extraction 2 is not exactly going to have people flocking to get $8 out of their wallet. It's just a silly... Oh, I did Extraction 8. It's just a silly, fun action movie. Oh, they got a new trailer.
Tyler, you were clinically dead 9 months ago.
But yeah, I think that'll probably just be a fun, mindless action movie. Nothing to go crazy about, though, and like sign up for Netflix for it. There's a resub Retro, Sigma, Davy, Hog, Humza, and the Bits of Bungie. Oh, they do have the One Piece live action coming out at some point. Extra Prime blocks. There's a 14-minute one take in that movie. In this movie, Extraction 2 or the first Extraction? Because I don't remember a 14-minute one take in the first Extraction. Why would Chris Hemsworth react to a teaser for a movie he himself is in? I don't know. But I'll tell you what's even more baffling than that is the name of this channel. Still watching Netflix. That makes me feel like the service is absolutely on its way out. You have to like reassure people that there's still those of us out there still watching Netflix. Is the resub Rivet, Pyre, and Tier 1 Red Hood. It's a play on the message, are you still watching? Oh. Well, it's just sad right now given the state of Netflix with like absolutely nothing worth watching, and now their password sharing crackdown, which is absolutely going to be detrimental in a big way for them. Now it's just sad. You think people will just find ways to watch for free now? Probably, I imagine, or just not bother. I don't think their catalog's strong enough to have people fucking like frothing at the mouth trying to figure out how to watch it. There's the Bits Girth and Evergreen. The student at the center of the UC Davis stabbings was fighting with his lawyer on the stand and kept demanding that he be able to represent himself. Holy shit. You see the Inside Edition video of the elderly guy that tap danced his way out of a traffic ticket. Elderly man gives cop dancing lesson during traffic stop.
That's awesome.
This man danced himself right
He's
out of
dancing
a
for his
traffic
freedom
ticket.
right now.
Body cam from a police officer in Pickens, South Carolina, shows how the roadside performance went down. The officer says she stopped the man for failure to maintain lane, and she noticed his shoes made a music of their own.
I hear. I hear.
Aww.
No.
Well, this southern gentleman was about to give her a lesson right
He seems
there on the
nice.
side of the road.
Okay.
See the guy who shot his roommate for eating the last Hot Pocket.
2 frontwards.
But this officer was much more interested in seeing
This is
what
cool.
clogging is all about, and the man happily obliged.
Can you do?
My dad used to clog. I need to. I'm gonna text him right now. I need to
The
get
man
him
was let
clogging.
off with a
I want
warning,
to see how
and
that
this
goes.
officer had a fun night at work.
All right. Well, you're.
That's cute. That's just like actually so fucking wholesome. Here's the bits milk and the resubzolotl. The bits potato. Yeah, I got Bolt Gun pulled up. I just don't know if I'll play it tonight or anything. It's a prime burrito. You see, killer whales are starting to teach their young to attack/sink boats. Oh boy, they're rising up. I think we all knew it was just a waste of time, or a matter of time. And yeah, we just talked about it, Skyline. Well, briefly. The War Thunder stuff. You hear about HBO Max drama?